Okay, YouTube, we are back. I've been trying to go live for um, I've been trying to go live for the last, what, like the last, we've been trying to go live for the last, what am I gonna say? We just been trying to, we just been trying to go live, and we hadn't been successful. I think what I'm gonna do is, since it's already gonna be the end of the day, I'm gonna start fresh, and we're going to talk about, how to get started with business, influencer. If you want to become a content creator, influencer, if you're interested in those things. I think while it's fresh on my brain and while I have my notes and everything, we'll probably start fresh with that uh, tomorrow sometime. Or we gonna play it by ear. We might talk about that tonight. I might just record a video. You know what? That's what I think I'm gonna do. Instead of doing a live, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to record a video of me just talking, hitting some key points, and then I'm gonna upload that video instead of actually doing a live and talking about. I can do a live and talk about it, but I might just try just recording the video and then uploading it like that. That way I can sit down, be focused, hit the key points that I need to hit without people asking me questions or commenting and interjecting and stuff like that. What do y'all think? Y'all think I should do it like that, or I should just do the live and discuss it live like that? And whatever questions people may have, they can make comments, and then I can address those comments in another video or something like that. These little brownies, y'all, from HEB. I'm gonna save my other pack. I have about 2 packs of them. You only get about 4 brownies in here, and I'm gonna save the brownies for later. I wanted to get some ice cream, and I forgot about the ice cream. But you know what I think I'm gonna do right now? I think I'm gonna go ahead on. It's tea time, okay? It's tea time. I think we're gonna go ahead on and just fix some tea. Lately I have been doing the detox tea. I have been doing Tazo tea, and the tea has been good to me. The tea been 10, y'all. The tea been 10. So I got my little Keurig machine right here. Pink, my favorite color. I'm just basically what you want to do is you want to pour water in the back of it. I forgot to take this and throw this away. We're gonna throw that away. We're gonna need you a cup. You're gonna need a cup for this, okay? I'm gonna take my favorite cup, which is this cup right here. Self-love club, okay? Self-love, Then you're gonna take some water. I'm gonna be using this Eternal water. I like Eternal. Eternal is it's really good. It's really smooth going down. I almost kind of don't want to use this water for this. But we just gonna go ahead on and use it. We can't waste this tea. We can't play around with the tea. We gotta drink all of it because this water ain't cheap. Tonight I'm gonna be cooking nachos. That's what I'm having tonight. And if you guys want to see me cook nachos, I might do a short. I might upload a short of me fixing the nachos. Nachos is real simple and easy to fix. It's not nothing different. Now, if I was doing something extraordinary to the tacos, then I will show y'all. But I mean, for the most part, you know, we having nachos tonight, so we're gonna do nachos, and that's gonna pretty much be that. I'm gonna get my tea now. Usually I have these little canister jars that I keep my teas and stuff in. This is the one that I have just really been liking a lot lately. And it is so good. It's Tazo. Okay, this is the Tazo Wild Sweet Orange. I love this. I'm loving this tea. So I'm just going to do one tea bag. Sometimes I do two. Sometimes I do one. I'm going to do one. It's like a citrus tea. I'm almost out of my detox tea, y'all. I literally have 3 left. Look at this. 1, 2, and 3. You know what my mom said today, y'all? My mom was like, it looked like you lost, she said, it looked like you might have lost a few pounds. I was like, what? I was like, I don't know. You know, I see myself every day, so I don't know if, you know, when you see yourself every day, you don't know if you losing weight or not. But if I am, that is a good thing, because that means that the detox tea is working. I have been on the tea probably for about 2 weeks now. Oh, let me check to let y'all know how many come in the box. That's what I wanted to know. I said 15. Oh, you only get 10. So you get 10. Oh, let me turn my camera around. So it's the Detox Herbal Tea. It's by Greenside. That's who it's by. I had a hard time trying to type this in and Google this. So when you Google it, make sure you Google in Greenside Functional Foods. That is the name of the company. And then you just put in Detox Herbal Tea Skinny, Hibiscus Fire. It has Garcinia Cambogia. It has raspberry ketones. And it has carnitine or something like that. But you get 10. So basically, 10 will last you. If you do 1 cup of tea every day, it'll last you like a week and 2 or 3 days or something like that. I'm doing great. How you doing? Thank you for coming in. Make sure y'all like the live. Please like the live, share it. There is an arrow at the bottom of your screen down there, and you can share the live stream. So we got the tea. The tea is in there. Got my cup. Tea is ready. And basically, I'm just going to let this, we're going to let this sit in here for probably like 2 to 3 minutes, you know, a couple minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, just so it can be, you know, the hot water is basically infusing the tea in the cup, which I know y'all know how to fix tea, you know. But I love this tea. This Tazo tea is citrus, is orange. I feel like it's a really great tea if you have like dealing with like allergies or sinuses, or even if you're not sick, if you're just trying to use this as a preventative. I really feel like this is a great tea to use, because we all know that oranges have a lot of vitamin C, and a lot of times that helps to with your immune system. It helps to boost your immune system and all that good stuff. So this wild sweet orange tea is amazing by Tazo. Good. What are you doing? What are you cooking? I'm not cooking anything right now. Where I'm gonna be making nachos. I don't know if I'm gonna record myself making nachos, because I just feel like nachos is the easiest thing in the world to make. Now if I was adding, maybe if I was doing taco nachos or shrimp nachos. If I was doing shrimp nachos or crawfish nachos, crawfish, I don't even eat crawfish, but you get what I'm saying though. If I was doing something like that, then y'all probably would be interested in watching, you know, like what? Taco naco. Why do I keep saying taco nachos? What is that? Like, what is taco nachos? Like, if I was doing taco nachos, like, that's a tongue twister for me. Like, yo. So if I was doing something like that, then I'm pretty sure y'all would want to see that. But we're just making regular, degular nachos. So what I like to do, what I like to use when I make the nachos is 100% grass-fed beef. I always like using the beef from HEB because I feel like it's a good quality meat. I feel like it tastes better than, regular beef. But it comes like this. I think one pack is about $8 or $9, if I'm not mistaken. It is a little bit more expensive, but I do feel like it's a better quality of meat. So, you know what they say, um, you get what you pay for. And then I'm going to be using two different types of Doritos for the nachos. We're going to be using Cool Ranch. And then I also have some, oops, my bad. Ooh, got some spicy nacho. So we're using Doritos for the nachos. Of course, I'm gonna put all my seasonings and stuff on the nachos. I have all my seasonings in there. I have some more seasonings in the upload TikTok. We're gonna probably use some taco seasoning and just some other stuff, all purpose season, just the regular stuff, garlic powder, onion powder, all that stuff. With the cheese, we're gonna use Velveeta, of course. We're not gonna use nothing less than Velveeta. Like, if you're not using Velveeta to make nachos with, what is you doing? So we're doing this. We're doing the nachos. We're using that. We got some jalapeno slices. So after the nachos is done, we're gonna put some jalapenos on it. Gonna pour a little bit of jalapeno juice inside of the nacho cheese. And I'm gonna also add in some Rotel. We got Rotel, no salt added. I do have another Rotel. I got this big old can of Rotel. This is the original one. But, we're not using this big can. This is like if you got like a little party, little mini party going on, or maybe you have like a family of four, or something like that, then you would need the big can. But because it's just going to be, just a small group, or if it's just yourself, all you need is one can or half a can. So you can open it up, pour out half into a pot. What I like to do is I like to go ahead on and melt my cheese. And when you melt the cheese, you want to either use a crock pot. I would suggest a crock pot because you can put it on warm. You can pour in your nacho cheese and your Rotel and allow it to slow cook. Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? 1967 Ford Mustang. Shout out to you. Shout out to Austin and everybody else that's watching. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. But I have a crock pot, but what I did was I accidentally used my crock pot for soap making. So we're not going to use the same crock pot to make soap and cook food in. Like, we're not doing that. So because I made the mistake and used it on accident for soap making, now it has become my soap making crock pot. With that being said, I have to get me a smaller crock pot just for, food, food stuff. So because I don't have a crock pot that I can use, I'm gonna just use a regular pot. I'm gonna put the pot on the stove. We're gonna cut up the chunks of Velveeta. We're gonna put it in a pot. We're gonna add milk to it because we don't want, with the cheese, you don't want to do that up high. Because if you put it on high, you can burn your pot, burn the cheese. Don't nobody want no burnt cheese, okay? No burnt nachos. We not doing that. We don't want that. So you want to put the milk in the pan first. Then you want to add your blocks, cut up your cubes of cheese, add it on there. You want to turn it to like medium low heat. Once your cheese melt down and stuff, then you want to add in your rotel. And then add in a little bit of that jalapeno juice. And once everything is warm, that only takes about 10-15 minutes at the most after you cook your meat. I like to do my one thing about nachos. I have seen people make nachos the wrong way. Some people will be like, it ain't a right or wrong way to make nachos. To me, it is. Because if you're cooking the meat and then you're adding in the cheese while you're cooking the meat ain't even done yet. The meat's still red and you're already putting in your Velveeta cheese with the meat. I don't want it like that. If I see somebody cooking it like that, I don't want it like that. I do my cheese separate and I do my meat separate. Then once the meat is fully cooked, then I will add in the cheese. But normally I don't even do it like that. Normally I will go ahead on and fix the plate. I will put the chips on there. I'll add the meat on to the chips and then I'll pour the cheese from another pot on top of that. That's usually how I do it and top it off with jalapeno peppers. Now, if you do it a different way, please let me know in the comment below how y'all fix y'all nachos. But how I fix mine, that's how I fix it. To me, it's just gross. I just can't wrap my mind around somebody cooking meat and it's not thoroughly cooked yet. And then they adding in their Velveeta cheese and they're cooking it all together. I've seen so many people do that. People that I know do it like that. And I'm like, you can't do my nachos like that. Like, and literally, that's the reason why I like to cook at home myself. Because a lot of times when you go out to eat to restaurants or if you just go to like, you know, your people house or wherever you go to, you don't know how they're cooking that stuff. And I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like the meat should be cooked all the way through first. And then if you want to add in the cheese to the meat and let it cook, then do it like that. I wouldn't recommend cooking no meat that's still red and then pouring in the cheese on top of that. That to me, that's gross. Oh, I don't know how to say your name, but hello to you. I don't know if it's Shugi or Shogi or what your name is. Oluwatimilinian. I don't know how to say your name. I'm not going to even keep on playing with it. But Shogi, hello to you too. How do you say your name? How do you say your name? Yeah, so I've already been on here for 19 minutes. And where is the Brie fam at? I'm confused. Like, where y'all at today? Maybe I need to turn on Wi-Fi. Maybe it could be the fact that I'm not on Wi-Fi. Maybe all the numbers, maybe all the people ain't coming in. Maybe they ain't got their notifications. But look, listen. Y'all need to turn on your post notifications, okay? How do you do that? Basically, you could just click on my name that says South American Bri. Somewhere in the YouTube app, it should have an option to where you can turn on the post notifications. That way, it's like a little bell. When you click that little bell, click, that's going to turn it on. That way, every time I go live, you're going to get an email or either you're going to get notified to your phone. You're going to get an alert and it's going to let you know that, hey, South American Bri is live. And all you have to do is click on it. It's going to take you right into the live stream. And I just want to say, tell your family and friends to subscribe. If you guys like me, if you guys think that what we talk about is beneficial, if I'm someone that you like and adore, tell your family and friends about it. Tell them to subscribe. Tell them to watch and subscribe. Okay. Let me, I'm going to go back out and come back in because I need to turn on Wi-Fi. What in the world is going on? Why is it doing this?